to the channel, and thank y'all for joining me for Teacher Tip Thursday, episode number 1, I believe. This is episode number 1. So if you saw my last video of the end of the school year unboxing of my new teacher planner, you saw that I told you all that I was going to be starting this new series just to help inform teachers of different things that I find that are best practices for me, and to get me motivated and staying on a consistent path of teaching. Oh, sorry about that, I had to grab my book here. But teaching is not an easy skill craft to do. And we constantly need to be re-energized, motivated, restored, because it is a lot that we do on a daily basis. So this is basically the foundations of this series, is to give you all some tips, some strategies, some motivations, and some encouragement to continue on your teaching journey and to be the best teacher that you can be for your students. So in this episode, we're going to be talking about finding your own teacher voice. What type of teacher do you want to be? I know when we were in school, we had to write our teaching philosophy. I want to encourage you. I saved like all of my teaching materials and things, my paperwork and stuff like that. I saved it on a jump drive because I felt like maybe some of the things that I have already done, or some of the work I've already done, I could actually tweak it and use it for another class. Hey, I know we've all done it. But recently I was thinking about my teaching philosophy and what I felt and what I thought about myself as being a teacher and what I wanted to be, what I wanted that to look like. And so I encourage you today, if you have it, go back and read it, because that's when you were so passionate about it, when you were in those classes and you were just getting ready to teach. Or if you can't find that document, take some time, write down your own personal teaching philosophy. And I want you to frame it and hang it up in your classroom somewhere, or just put it somewhere in your classroom where you can see and be reminded of the type of teacher that you want to be. Your teaching philosophy, what it is that you believe in, because whatever you believe in, that is what you're going to act on. I believe as a teacher, I want to have a classroom environment that is loving, that is welcoming, that is energetic, and that is fun, and that's also inspiring for my students. I want my students to be able to feel like they can make mistakes and it's okay. I think that's a big component for students' growth, is that they can make those mistakes and learn and grow from them. I want them to know, okay, you messed up, you didn't do it this way, okay, but now let's fix it. We can do it better. I always want to challenge them to be the best that they can be. I want them to come in knowing every single day is a new day and that it's a clean slate, and that they don't have to worry about what happened on yesterday. That it's a new slate for me and it's a new slate for them. I do not carry on what happened from the yesterday into the next day. And that, friends, is hard to do. Let me tell you, that did not happen overnight, but it took having a conscious awareness of knowing that, hey, yesterday is gone. This is a new day. We have a new chance and a new opportunity to get it right. And let me tell you, it's the same when you're teaching a lesson. It may not have gone the way that you want it to go yesterday, but the next day is a new day for you to get it right. I also want others, when they come in the classroom, I want them to feel welcome. I want them to feel loved. I want them to see that I genuinely love teaching, that I genuinely want the best for each and every one of my students. I want to practice so much patience and caring and understanding with my students. That is the type of teacher that I strive to be every single day. So think about your own teaching philosophy. Write that down. Let that motivate you and encourage you for this next upcoming school year. Find your own teacher voice, your own teacher style, and start doing that, remembering that by writing down your own teacher philosophy and putting it up in your classroom as a daily reminder. And if you don't have a place where you just, you don't want it to be like out on display because maybe you don't feel comfortable, because maybe you might write some personal things in there, that's okay. Write it in your teacher planner. Stick it on a sticky note or whatever. And when you open up your planner or whatever it is every single morning, look at that, read that philosophy until it becomes a part of you and a part of who you really are and who you want to be. I know this school year, past school year, the 2021-2022 school year was so hard and so difficult and so trying and so challenging that a lot of us lost who we are as teachers and what we want to be as a teacher because of the things that we faced. But we can be restored, we can be revived, we can be renewed with this new philosophy, refreshed and revived, just remembering why it is that you got in this profession, what it is that you really want to do in this profession. So that is my teacher tip for you all for Thursday, is to find your own teacher voice. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see y'all in the next one.